I was really confused because I was trying to understand what y'all was talking about with this heartbreak and stuff. You know, I was just trying to catch the tea or whatever. But whoever that girl was that y'all just played, baby, all I had to hear was that accent. I knew she was from Miami. Miami people are ruthless. We grow up in rough conditions, child.
Thank you.
The hood is just, it's always gonna give, like, and the thing about it is with Miami people, no, they ain't gotta pick on you with what you look like or whatever. All they need to know is the truth about you, and they gonna eat you up right then and there. That's it. That's all.
That's what make people read good. You ain't got to necessarily go for looks. I do that sometimes if somebody got me fucked up. But like when you tell somebody about themselves and really tell them about their spirit, that's what's gonna get their ass. I'm gonna cut you deep with my words.
That's how I like to read.
Yeah, I'm going straight to your spirit.
Like going for the looks and all that shit. That shit don't really do shit for me.
Cause they ain't gonna do nothing, you know.
Something that
I wanna ask her one question. Is it wrong for me to call people pussy ass bitches and pussy ass hoes?
Yes.
What you talking about? What you mean?
What you mean? Where the fuck I get it from? Like, I get it from Miami.
No, I mean, what you mean? Is it wrong, though?
Is it wrong for me to call people on here pussy ass bitches and pussy ass hoes?
Do they got you fucked up is the real question.
Right. When they got me fucked up, I can call them pussy ass bitches and pussy ass hoes, right?
Why would you ask a Miami girl, is it wrong? You know, I don't give a fuck if it's right or wrong. If they got you fucked up, then you gonna cuss them out, right?
That's what I tell these pussy ass motherfuckers, and they don't hear me. Like, god damn, y'all don't understand. I done told y'all, I disrespect you like that, I mean war. I don't like you. I want to fight.
Honestly.
That's what I mean. When I call you pussy ass bitch or pussy ass hoe,
that's the key word right there. That's the key word.
See, I'm glad somebody came and told y'all how we are. It is what it is. So when I said to you,
Corey, you from Miami?
Yes.
What part of Miami you from?
Opalaka.
You ain't from Opalaka. What part of Opalaka you from?
Right now,
she ain't gonna tell you.
I stayed in VG. She probably
what part of what did that? This is my test for you. It's Opalaka, but what they call Opalaka?
The triangle.
Okay. Okay, never mind. You got it.
Corey is a truck driver, friend. He be dropping off loads down there in Miami.
Oh, Lord, you Miami people.
He just said every fucking one. He just said the zip code. He said the zip code.
Okay, cool ass. I'll stay up for you. Y'all, I'm going to stay up for cool ass. Y'all go ahead and tap the screen. Cool ass says she in a lot of pain. She needs something to listen to. So if y'all going to be on, I'm going to stay up for her. That green screen go on. Y'all can have it. But don't get my page banana. And at least y'all can do is tap the screen. We can get to a milli and go ahead and get the last 7 galaxies in.
Am I welcome to stay?
I'm gonna go back to the comments though. I'm out of here.
I'm
gonna go back to the comments.
Okay. I'm not here to disturb you. You know I love you. It ain't even that
what you want.
I'm just saying, what I'm coming from is I was in your live that night. I'm in your live most nights, right? And then I was at the other live that morning, and I actually, based on your live that night, I had like made a statement at the other thing. And I was like, I removed myself from things because the thing, like I really was in a place where when I'm talking to you, I'm not talking to you from a place of absence. Like I was involved with y'all from the beginning, like from the beginning parts.
Well, you would know that wasn't no skit.
Well, I'm saying to you that I wasn't saying that about you. I was saying when the skit, no, baby, I was saying when the skit started, I was here. Like when we found out that was what was going on, and then the very next day when you put the shit on paste that night, I went to the thing the next morning. Then Petty Road was like, "Oh y'all was calling that girl a liar all morning." Like it was a whole thing, and then I just backed out. I just didn't say nothing else. So I'm just saying that like it ain't nothing like.
But you did say that though, wise.
And maybe I said it in a way that felt or said it wrong in a way that said a thing. But I wasn't saying. I was saying it like I was in your room when you was like. I was there that night with you, and then in the morning I was there, and I said it at the morning thing, and then it was like a whole thing. But I don't want you to think that I'm ever on your panel to be disrespectful to you, because that's never the thing. And I want people to see that like Black women, we can have a misunderstanding, and I am the type of Black woman that will say to you like, hey, Let me try again, because maybe my words are not coming off right, and I'm not trying to disrespect you or your platform at all, ever.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, baby. You have a good night, and I appreciate you.
Can I ask her something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because T, you know how I am. You've been watching my page, and I think the streets kind of know how I am now. Hey, White Ask, how you doing? Just from that conversation, which I was saying, you said that T was doing skits, and T said name a skit, name one skit. That's what that's what it was, but there was no skit to be named.
Yes, I understand. But what I was actually trying to say was I was there the night that we found out it was skits. Like we found out
that wasn't what you found out though. That's what I'm saying. Because that night you didn't find out there was skits. You found out there was a show that was going to.
No, I'm saying that nobody can range my discernment. Right?
I understand, but that night, you didn't find out that there were skits.
I did.
You found out that there. Okay.
Well, I did. Now, maybe other people did. You didn't. Who didn't? You can't tell me what I did because
it was never a skit.
The very next morning, the first question I had was, "Is this skits?" To the other people, like, "Hell,
that shit was real." That's what I'm saying. The whole thing was real.
It was never
my experience.
No,
it was real.
Look. I'm not about to. That if now we at the part where it was skits, and that when I saw it, it might have been before, whatever. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that happened that night. The very next morning, I said the thing, and then all of a sudden, all of it comes out like, this was a skit. That wasn't the real thing. I didn't even know Heartbreaker at that time. None of that
Heartbreaker wasn't a part of our production.
Right. None of that was going on at that time. So it doesn't, I'm not saying that I was 1,000% correct on
That's
the
what I'm
day
saying.
that
Heartbreaker wasn't even around. Heartbreaker may have been in the shadows, but she wasn't even around.
know her.
She wasn't around. She wasn't a part of this.
Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
Yes, I understand that. Yes, I understand that. Yes, I understand that. But you can't estimate my discernment based on your position.
Right, but if you're saying that night when everything came out, that happened
is when it came true to me.
Why you don't never let me finish? That's why you get dropped, because you don't allow me to speak. It came true to you, but what happened that night, that was in November. There was no Heartbreaker. There was none of that.
None of those.
What happened in November, I don't know why you would think that there was a skit. What happened in November was real. Mm-hmm. That was a real thing.
Yes.
That was something real. All that happened in November is you guys found out there was something in motion. There was something being planned to be filmed. No. That's all y'all found out.
No, that's not what I said. But on the next day, that's not what I said. I wasn't talking about a
You said the night everything came out. That night everything came out was on my platform. It happened in my space.
Yes.
All that came out that night was there was something in motion.
Okay.
There was not any. That's all that came out.
The very next morning, my question wasn't about what happened that night. My question was, "Are you doing skits?" That was what I asked.
Okay, I wasn't there the next day.
Right. So what I'm saying is your experience is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking to you about.
Yes, there was a skit about somebody calling somebody job. That was $2 them, but that wasn't a part of us. That's what I'm saying. Once that shit came out, right? Motherfuckers start performing.
Yes.
But that job thing happened. I believe the job thing, I want to say the job thing happened before anybody even knew there was a production. But I'm not sure. I don't remember. I don't remember the month that happened. I think that was because remember I went out to Atlanta. Then I went to go see Chef. When I went out to Atlanta, that's when we had the meeting. After I left the meeting, I went to go see Chef. That's when Bella did the flicking of the bean thing. Right? That's when everybody fell out. Nobody knew about anything going on during that time. All of that shit didn't hit the fan until November.
And I'm not disagreeing with that. All I'm saying is that from the night that it happened in your life, the very next